All right. Well, we're installing some paper face glass tile today. Figure I'd show you how. Thin set, very important. Proper glue. I got RXX 77 on this one. Good sticky stuff, pretty awesome. First thing you do with any tile installation, make sure you key your mortar in. By keying it in, I mean you're firmly pushing a base coat into the substrate. This helps improve the bond between the thin set and the tile when you get to the tile. You know, with glass tile and paper face tile, thin set is definitely important. Paper face glass is kind of a little bit of a trick. You can see through these tiles. So you want to knock down your ridges on your, after you key your mortar in, you float it, trowel it on like you normally would. Get a good coat, trowel it in nicely. Directional troweling makes your life easier for the next step. As well as you should be directional troweling always anyway, but next step is with the glass tile, you want to knock down your ridges, so you're not squeezing out way too much mortar. So you basically, you want to get a little bit of thin set back on your trowel. That's to not grab and pull everything. But you just lightly, lightly go over it so that your ridges are no longer seen. And this way, when you're walking by on angles, you won't see any ridges through, any lines through the glass if it's translucent. And this works pretty good for any small mosaics, any of the thinner mosaic tiles. Tries to help you with bleed through. I mean, who wants to come through tomorrow with a knife and try to cut around glass? Now I pre-cut this one. Please stay together. These wet guys. Yep, face, backside. First time I ever did these, I literally put it in backwards, so I figured I'd show. Yep. Get it to where you want it. Yeah, something went wrong. Then I like to use an epoxy float for adjusting and flattening. Get it to where you want it. Move it around a little bit with this without putting too much pressure down. I didn't do anything wrong. It's just a little nub that was hanging out after the cut. Firmly placed. I'll do it on the next sheet that isn't wet. When they're wet, they want to fall apart. So, once again, gently picking it up. Notice the little arrows? Kind of line them up, it'll make your life a lot easier. Just kind of drag it over the old one until you find its position and then press it in. And mind you, these are not 100% consistent. I can feel I've got a piece overlapping, but once again, it's what you do with your float. Is you're doing the pushing with it. Some slight adjustments. Got some bleed through. Yay! Yep, and you're wondering, how do I get all that thin set out the middle? All this paper in the way. You darn sure don't want to peel the paper off right now. These things will go sliding all over the place. Chink, chink, chink. It's like a nice wind chime sound. It's great. I've had it happen before. It's expensive. Got our next piece. Arrows once again lined up. Drag across gently. Oh, you hear the crunchies, don't you? It's not awesome. Yeah, the pure joy is going to be filling in these little guys. I'm looking very forward to it. Been looking forward to it all week. I actually offered to scribe this one. I'm not a big fan of that scribing stuff, but there are certain situations I see it can be useful. Now I'm wetting this tile also because that's how you get the paper off, you know, constantly just dampening it up. Get it damp, and it'll peel right off when you're ready. Don't recommend trying right now. Wait till your thin set firms up a little bit. Once again, keying in some more. Yep, somebody didn't scrape his walls in preparation for these moments. Somebody didn't even bring a scraper. Fire that guy. That's okay, you always have a scraper. Well, Marshall. Again, let's set up there. Once again, you want to make sure you have a little on the edge so that it doesn't just grab it and pull it all away, but just knocking it down. Got nowhere to wipe it. Just realized we hadn't even checked any coverage yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, glass tile. Y'all may never see this video. Edit.